Welcome, everyone.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's up? I actually started my list. I mentioned the other day I was going to start a list of the people that I host and then I raid, because as I've mentioned, I like to kind of spread that out as much as I can to different people so that I'm not always doing that to the same people all the time. So yeah, we'll get that started. Welcome. Welcome to Living with Your Decisions night here at the Igloo. Let's see, it should still be this is one of those nice games where when you make a save, it takes a screenshot of the screen when you do that. Yeah, that lady that's laying down on the floor right there, that's Adjutant Conde in Byzantium. She wanted us to, well, she's trying to save, okay, let me make sure I get all this right, assuming that I even do. Okay. The colony is essentially dying. and they were trying to use the those experiments that the one doctor was doing to try and adapt the Ada, what was her name? Eva Chartrand, or whatever her name was. She was doing those experiments on people to try and adjust the human DNA so that it was easier for humans, the humans from Earth, make it a little easier for them to, I guess, essentially live off of the plant life and the animal life or whatever here. But it's not working. But so essentially what they wanted to do, what she wanted to do, she's trying to save the colony. So she's probably not wrong. Based on the decision that we made at the beginning of the game, we had the choice to reroute power to Edgewater or to the deserters from Edgewater. And because we made the choice that we made, she wanted to essentially nuke Edgewater because it wasn't a performing colony anymore, or location, or whatever it is that they call it. And we basically gave her the finger. We said, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We're going to try and save everybody. And when we did that, she pulled her gun on us, and so did her guards. And what you see in the picture there at the top of the list is the result. She is now dead. So I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. Now, from what I've heard, this was way back when the game first came out, you can literally kill everybody in this game if you want to. Obviously, there has to be some way to finish the story. Oh, if you do that. So yeah, the bodies are still here. That's her. Yeah, we gave her the finger and she pulled out a gun, and now they're all dead. Where did what's his name go? Where is he? Oh, here he is right here. That's the stationary guy. Well, the question is, that door open. Story fee, I know, right? You died. Okay, so we do have a mission here. Guess that's about all we can do, right? Is we just have to follow what we've got left and see where we go. Now, what we're probably going to do once we finish the results of our actions here, what we'll probably do is we'll reload probably the prior save. And it looks like, if you look at the playtime at the bottom, it looks like there's about 47 minutes that we would have to replay from this second save slot back to the point where we get to talk to the adjutant again, and then not tell her to, F you, and then see what happens from that point to the end of the story. So we've got a couple of options here. But first things first. Yeah, let's finish this one. Meet with Phineas's contact. Let's see what it says. Okay. Now that Phineas knows Minister Clark's been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide, I did look that up on the internet, by the way. That does have something to do IRL with preserving cells and cell structures, and cryogenic freezing, or that kind of thing. So that is what it's used for. He just needs you to get to the city and steal it. Easy. Phineas has an associate who can help you locate Minister Clark. This person works at the Byzantium docks. Okay, so it looked like we're going to the docks. Let's see. Pick this one. Bigger Max. So anyway, I had a follow-up appointment with my doctor today on the whole strep throat thing. Oh, nice. Near. I had some struggles with that game. I did finish it. You're talking about Automata, right? With 2B and those kids. Those crazy kids. So yeah, I went in there for that this afternoon. They tried to swab me again to run the test, and I guess they did get enough for the culture or whatever. But, you know, my gag reflex kicked in, and that's just not pretty. But they were able to get enough, and it's all gone. Is this... I wonder if this is the... But because they did that, I wasn't completely cleared of the cough from when I was sick. And unfortunately, them trying to swab my throat kind of re-irritated my throat, so got a little bit of the cough back, but she told me to just go get some Mucinex over the counter.
Why can't something exciting happen around?
She didn't think it was bad enough to warrant getting anything subscription strength, so probably do that on my way to work tomorrow.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship blown to bits overhead.
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Does it not work anymore? Here. Yeah. And she was kind of surprised when I told her that I didn't have a sore throat during any of that stuff. She said, "Really? That's pretty rare." Let's see, anything need to be repaired? The Ishikawa or something was her name, I think. Imagawa. Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Code names.
Yeah, that's my code name for, you know, our mutual friend.
What's yours?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Of course you are.
It makes perfect sense if you know about the territoriality of old Earth birds of prey.
Oh yeah, what about me? Since we're talking about everybody's code names.
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
No way. I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
You know, didn't we, we were down in one of the lower parts the other day, as I recall, down in the water opening containers, and we, I think we actually picked the lock on the back door to his place already. I think that was actually his place. Spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Canaries in mines.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Yeah, it sounds pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Ooh.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know? They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
That's how things go in Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
It's debatable.
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Yes. Golden Eagle. Not red.
Easy.
Okay, so what else around here can we just take? We can use this as a landing pad if we want. Covered it. I think we looked through some of this over here on this side before. First time we came here. Side to open.
That's what we really need, you know?
More of you standing in my light?
A repair drone that repairs itself. Like, an auto repair drone.
back up. Speak to the minister's guards. Okay.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
You'll get in trouble.
No, I won't. I'll blame it on you.
I think. Let's see. It's the water. I think the one. I think the one on the left is the one that's. Yeah, I think that's the door we already picked the lock. We were down here.
Is this show for my
Looking for
benefit?
containers.
Because I'm benefiting.
Beldahar, what's up? It's game time.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
All right, let's. All right, we'll go talk to the guards to see what they're doing. Getting drunk.
Hey!
Already drunk.
Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Oh, a key?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
Let's get the guy drunk and steal it.
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got... Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face.
What is a medium face?
It's like in his posters.
I know, right?
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
I guess I need to go buy some more vodka.
What can I do for you? Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there. Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me. Oh, by all means, ask away.
Ooh, rumors.
Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye. I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes. By automechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter. Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Studies have shown that drinking in the vicinity of extremely valuable objects, such as this automechanical bartender, can enhance the quality of your intoxication.
All right, where's our Spectrum vodka? There it is. Oh, 54 bits. Lasts for 1 minute. Personality attributes. +1. Dexterity -1. Perception -1. Charm -1. Do the same thing except for that last one. But he wants this. Let's see, we'll do 3. That's enough. Be a cheap drunk?
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
With your BMI, you could metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Did he pass out or did he die? You have a heart attack. That's... Wow. Okay. Still, just because we have the key card, I'm wondering if we should try and sneak in the back up there. I said that should already be unlocked. One over there, but I don't think we'd be able to get across. There's a, yeah, there's another fence over there. Let's try here first. I think this is how we found the door to begin with. Yeah, exactly. Gigantar energy drink. Lemon slap. Yeah, see, I can't turn far enough to see the guard. Is he even patrolling anymore? Oh, that's right, the shroud.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Okay. We got a host. Welcome everybody. Oh, misbehave. Thank you for the host earlier, by the way. Thank you, AP. How's it going, brother?
Soldier.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh, we don't have to sneak. Thing that we have to be concerned about.
What? Hey, soldier!
Is the mask running
you can't just
out?
wander around the minister's residence. What do you think you're doing? Me? I'm watching for suspicious activity.
What's so suspicious about a fellow guard calling on the minister? Why am I not dressed like one?
Well, when you put it that way... Look, I don't have any visitors on file today, UDL related or otherwise. I won't report this, but you need to leave.
I'll be back. Oh, it reset. Interesting.
How did you get in here?
Chick. It's Minister Clark.
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing
language.
anymore.
Okay,
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Rockwell. Yeah.
Then you're not part of
isn't he?
Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
We do have records. They're not drugs, they're chemicals. You haven't been ordering them. Who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
The prisoner?
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Okay. Expect me to believe this?
After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
We've already been in there like at least twice.
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Yeah, how does he still have his card if he's under house arrest? Answer me that.
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Ew!
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
Obviously, the chairman surrounds himself with the cream of Byzantium's elite.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
Putting your faith in the inherent goodness
How
of
long will it
mankind?
take them to get here, though?
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match, and it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Yeah, here you go. How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
All right, now we have to leave. Hi. Oh, hey, there we go. Right to the back door. Okay, so we have to get the chemicals. We have to send that message. What's going to happen with Phineas? Oh. Down from here. Up. Well, he's not red. Is all right back there? Alright, investigate the chairman's office. Metropolis District. There's the maintenance tunnels there. We've been in there before. I wonder if either where he was talking about. Back here to see him. Like a mass relay. Part without the handle. Okay. Chairman's office is upstairs. How are we going to get in there? Oh, that's right. Everybody's dead. Well, we're pretty much free to take whatever we want. There's nobody to catch us.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Wow, hack of 100. Holy crap. Okay, welcome, Chairman Rockwell. Send Chairman Clark's, Minister Clark's message to Earth. We'll do that first. Reading cartridge, packaging data, transmitting to drone. Message en route. Please allow 3 to 9 months. Let's see. Priority message. Chairman. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. This is that video, I think, that we saw when the adjutant was telling us what was going on in the colony. It was pretty funny, actually. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Minister of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you asked, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. Good. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sophia. Who's the dead lady on the floor? Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the video again. It's maybe 2 or 3 minutes long.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Obviously.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Well, that was some quite distressing information. Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
The cont'd never had a chance to edit it, I guess. And we'll talk to them first and we'll read the personal stuff.
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
Don't know yet. Dig more into the issue and sort it all out. I don't know, but someone's going to die, and it won't be us. Digging!
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
I say. Oh, where'd Parvati go? Oh, there she is. You moved.
Something you need?
All right, personal files. Wow, 100 hack. Holy crap. I have to look up online later to see what that is. Probably after we finish the game would probably be the best thing to do. Okay, personal files. Taking so long. Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium. For all I care, he's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. Tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working on our public relations department. And they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Chairman Rockwell. Masseuse Percival. Reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. Rockwell. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon, people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. The now dead Sophia. The other corporations. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can override them easily, but I thought you should know. At it again. The now dead Percival. Okay. And that's the hole in the wall he was talking about. I guess was Percival or Clark's office. Oh.
Nicely done.
Kind of boardroom, meeting room. Wow. Fully stocked. Berry wine. Spectrum. That's it. Wrong one. Sorry. Detour. Be on the left, maybe. Close to the weight limit again. Let's see. Hey, Uber Laird, how's it going? Welcome. It's going well. Going well. How you doing today? Getting near the end of the game. I think we have to be. Let's see. I can't think of any other loose ends. Okay. Retrieve chemicals. Whoa. Gonna get another shroud, I would guess. Or not. And we just walk in, you know, guns out. Nobody pays us no mind.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That one downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
Daisy! What's going on? Hello, happy Tuesday. Get in here, guys. Damn door.
Remember that one car?
Thank you.
He's on the side. One of them dropped.
Hey, happy Tuesday indeed. It didn't rain today, which is a shock. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mentioned earlier, for those of you that weren't here at the beginning, I had a follow-up appointment with my doctor today from having strep throat a couple of weeks ago. It is gone. I still have a little bit of cough to deal with from the cold that I had, but strep throat is all cleared up. Okay, view complaint. Okay, let's see. Welcome to the Human Resources portal for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Humans are our fourth most important resource at the ministry. If you have a complaint, about anything work-related, write about it here. You'll feel much better after you do. Complaint from Caroline Endicott. Finally taking action. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purpleberry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purpleberry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. Just gonna sit here in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. catch him in the act. And then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. Okay. I mean, we got a little update on the journal, but... Okay, you've learned that dimethyl sulfoxide is in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Caroline, scientist at the, has an ongoing feud with Theodore. Okay. Can we use that? Office clerk. Clerk. Office clerk. Office clerk. You can find Caroline or Theodore. Let's see, wasn't there a door over here? Yes. No, I don't think we'd be able to pick it. Well, maybe we could.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Looking good, soldier.
Thank you. Oh, wow, we can pick their... Okay, pick the guards' pockets. Gotta... Alright, that's an elevator there. I wonder if...
What was that? I better take a look. Mine's playing tricks on me.
All right, let's find out where this goes. Oh, okay, I guess it's down here. All right, so we got to go over there. We're not going to be able to dilly-dally around a whole lot. Test. Okay. Oh, nice. Isn't there like a demo for that? I thought I remember reading somewhere that there's a demo for that. Right there. Well, it's over there, so I'm guessing that we're going to have to go through this door here. Wait for him to get out of the way. Elevator, where does this go? Don't want to try it yet. Downloading the demo. Okay, nice. Uh-oh. Good. Hard. Alright, we may have to use. Alright, going up. Going up! Oh, okay. Well, that's not the way we go. Alright, so there's some stairs.
I gotta follow, I gotta follow, I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera!
Thank you, Uberlord! Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the igloo! Thank you very much! This... No, this is... No, we've already been through here. Pick it. Okay. Okay, no ladder. No gap. Gap in the rails. Is that a door that we can... let's see, rather than risk that, let's see if we can somehow get over the rail. Oh, okay, that was easy. This is what we were looking at before. Be able to unbar that, and that's where the elevator was. It takes us back to the front door. So we just take this stuff and literally walk right out. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Formulation version 1283.2G. Discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Warning, do not stare directly at the contents. Nothing in it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station, the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. Okay, let's see. View lab notes. Let's look at these first. Live human trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide in the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. Ooh, the problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, as if it's not already bad enough, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. So all of the people in that room, if we take it, they're going to die. Apparently. Transfer. This procedure may result in invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject viability can be maintained by leaving we're gonna have a choice here, by leaving a large percentage in circulation. Their experiments have not exactly gone well, but Phineas says that he can revive everybody on the Hope. That's what he says. Experiment details.
I'm back.
I'm back. Welcome back, sir. Experiment authorization Charles Rockwell. Project Lifetime Employment Program. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. All about the productivity. Results inconclusive. Like I said, their experiments have not gone swimmingly. Prognosis cautiously optimistic. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Because there's like 100, or no, is it 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 people on the Hope? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11 in this room. Going good. We're about to kill some people, I think, for the greater good. We're going to take it all. All right, we got it. We got it, guys. Hell out of here. Where's she hiding it? Where? That's a very large container. Of course, she's probably hiding it like next to all those weapons and armor that she's carrying, along with all the ammo, all the drinks, or the alcohol, the cigarettes, all the other trinkets that she's picked up. All right. Guess we're done here, at least for now. Yeah, there's the poster that shows how we resolved the situation on Monarch. I would assume it would change if you picked a side in that fight. Walk right out of here. With all the chemicals. What's the next big... Oh, hey, AP, congrats on the regularness, man. How's it feel to be regular? Everything coming out all right? I was gonna say, what's the next big game that's supposed to be coming out? Is it Final Fantasy VII? Let's at least get rid of whatever junk we have. Oh, nice! Look at that. Oh, 232. 50 for the helmet. Oh, man. You know what? That's nothing for that. And skills. Haven't been... Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Animal Crossing. Yeah. Yep, that's one of them. Oh man, this would be perfect. All right, we got to do this. I don't know if companion... If the companion skill bonus applies to us, I would that it would. All right, so we got 32. Here we just go with the heavy 50. All right. I think she deserves it. Boom. Boom. There you go. Pink and blue for our girl. Boom, and she's changed. There you go. How about that? All right, let's see. Was there any upgrades we can do on any of that stuff? I'm going to do it at a bench, probably. Yeah. Probably need to look at oh, when we get to Phineas's station, we need to, you guys can pick the second companion. We'll keep them, that person, for
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
the next little while. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, Tinker. Armor. This is mine. We definitely have the money. Although it doesn't tell you. I think that's the one that Max has. I think that is Nyoka's. The gold one is mine, obviously, and then this one is obviously Parvati, since we just bought it for her. Let's see, 23 or okay, now let's see, modify. Can we do here? Install mod. Increase body armor. Wow, that's gonna drop it. Okay, I guess we won't be doing that. E. Graphic scanner. I already have that, so that place decreases noise made. Silver tongue, plus 10 to leadership, plus 5 to dialogue. Speed. Weapons. Oh, we really haven't been fighting a whole lot. Sure. And for me, wow, 11,000. Light machine gun, 672. But use the flamethrower that much. I kind of hate to spend anything on it. We'll leave that like it is for now. Okay, return to Phineas. Let's grab a save here.
Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose we are turning over a new leaf? Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you
Interesting.
can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain. Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not just... Was there another topic on your mind?
Okay. Sad when you remember Hawthorne? Hawthorne is the previous owner of our ship. We killed him with our escape pod or whatever when we landed. We landed right on top of him. It's his fault, though.
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
No.
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
Why?
He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control.
Edie!
I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields, while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the data, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Okay, so did we get... Yeah, see, we didn't get a anything for Roseway in the journal. What the hell it is? Roseway. All right, let's go see what this guy wants, or what he thinks he has that is of great importance to us.
Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Okay, so who are we taking as our number 2? I'll let you guys choose. God, how many cubes do I have? For 1 million? 1.1 million cubes. No preference? Anybody? You guys can choose. Seriously, it's up to you. We'll take this whoever you choose, or if you don't care, I'll just pick somebody. Take them with us down to Roseway, see what this is, and we'll also take them to talk to Phineas Ignioka. All right, we can do that. Oh, Misbehave took down the boss. Okay. don't see any. We'll go there and see, because I think he was in one of the rooms, offices, containers, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it was right here. Orson Shaw, is that the guy that called us?
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that. Aha. I knew that'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township.
Great.
I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon.
Altinature?
I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Confiscated? Why?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise.
A weapon, I assume?
The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon.
Oh?
Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Okay, we'll take it. Right, what did we get? The Altinature. Level 11 handgun, corrosive. Built this prototype for Auntie Cleo based on blueprints found by Cheryl. It would be me. Maybe it won't blow up in your hand. Yeah, we did find the let's see, she does asthma and corrosive already. Yoka does kinetic, which is just your standard standard damage. All right, let's just hold on to it for now. Okay. Not earth-shattering. Some kind of tactical nuke or something like that. Bad, I guess.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
All right. Phineas's lab.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
We did! I don't know if we ever went around and looked at, see if there are any boxes around here. Note. Inspect immediately before signing for merchandise. It is your responsibility to note any damage on all copies of Freight Bill. Contents: 2 live cysty pigs, various loose cysts. Expected side effect of shipping. Finn! No idea what you need all these damn things for, but supplier is hiking up prices. Expect more increases in the future. Before you ask, there's no rebate for order in bulk. Next delivery in 4 weeks, unless I hear otherwise in 3. 3, you hear. You end up with pigs stacked to the rafters again. It's not my fucking problem. Looked into the flux thing, but no hits yet. Sent along the greeting card from our dear auntie. Don't tell me what you want it for. Don't want to know. Lilia. Interesting. Probably should have started reading from the bottom. My dearest pain in the ass. As requested, another load of cysty pigs. Supplier gave me a bit of a hassle. Reminded him that cysties can't breed. They can only be made with that weird gas the lab coats use. He still raised the prices. Pass it along to your buyer, I guess. You ever going to come visit? Got a nice bottle of the 43 set aside for you. Most favored pork provisioner. Malin. Nyoka says, make sure your latest batch of bottled meat didn't get eaten on the way in. Killed a pack of wraps to do it. Usual charges apply. Your supplier wasn't happy. Might want to have a frank discussion with him. C. Suspicious about all these items you claim to need for off-world buyers? You're setting up a farm of your own, aren't you? Breeding stock. King won't have it. King. Surprised she didn't have a comment there. He is.
Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence!
Anybody else here?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. Colony's on the verge of collapse. Found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Yep. It gets worse. Chairman is planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers.
I've got the chemicals.
None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yep.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? What nonsense! People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Makes you say that?
I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Has to be something we can do. Not giving up.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
He wasn't being serious.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Wait. Questions?
Certainly. How can I help?
Resistance? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Getting their heads out of their asses?
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Certainly. How can I help?
Did all that. I thought there was more. Okay. Back to the ship. So we finally get to see the Hope. I thought I heard somebody mention previously in the game that the Groundbreaker and the Hope are essentially sister ships. I would imagine it would look very similar to the Groundbreaker.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Question is, where is it? Oh, there it is. Way up here. Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished. Its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Alright. Do this.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Okay, what's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
I mean, if it's a sister, well, I mean, if it's a sister ship, it should look, layout should be very similar to Groundbreaker. Okay, let's see. Auxiliary power station, available functions, patch. Route an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-2's reactor. Status, power status report logs, view archive logs, recorded audio transmissions, and or internal messages. Do the patch first. Right. Patcher in. Okay, status. Power status. The reactor is in auxiliary mode. The following modules are now operational. Life support, engines, navigation, communications, and security. Maintenance. Systems due for regularly scheduled maintenance. I think that's, yeah, that is the definition of overdue. Pending work orders. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock has stopped. Microwave is stuck on high power mode. Microwave has stopped working entirely. Hibernation storage status. All hibernation storage systems are functioning within intended parameters. Bay 5 at 99, Bay 8 at 92, 12 at 76. Logs. Pre-launch roll call. Personnel of notable rank. Captain Wilhelm Hunt. First Mate Donna Hunt. Navigation Rizzy Torrega. Chief Engineer Frank Nolda. Medical Officer Alexei Volkov. 24 crew. Manual log. Hunt Wilhelm's captain. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food, we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL has sent us on a team building seminar into the city once. Sent us, sorry. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried. Automated audio transcript. Hunt. This is it, folks. Say goodbye to Old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to... Good riddance. Why so bitter, Rezzy? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? Feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. Nope. From now on, we only look forward.
Something about waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain. Hope you know what you're doing.
Right, so they're not... antagonistic towards us. Quincy Duncan. Must be important. He's got a name.
You know,
oh, another porn stash.
I told him there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Anyway, treat a new hire. Oh, that's the first time we've seen one. It's a combination, engineering and lie. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it. See, I still don't know what that little person, it looks like a person symbol with a plus sign. I wonder if maybe that's, I don't remember if I mentioned this the other day or not. I wonder if that's a buff from a companion. We either do an outright lie, or we do a little white lie with a little bit of engineering sprinkled on top.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old baggage station to my right. Good luck.
Okay. His right. Yes. What goes on? Examine engineer's log. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. Upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. Made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Howell III. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer.
Great work.
Milk. Okay, so where are the... Did he not say there were some uniforms? I just pick them up and not... Okay.
Good luck.
Oh,
I don't know.
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Rissy, thank you for the host. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. How's it going? We are on the Hope, as you can see at the top of your screen. Oh, by the way, by default, if there are any updates and stuff.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
The location that you're at or in, and the mission, the current mission, those will go away after a few seconds. But I went into the menu options and turned them on permanently. Mostly because of the video uploads and stuff to YouTube. It's easier to see where I need to do timestamps and stuff. Lurking on the X. Oh, you're watching from the Xbox? Nice. Work kicked your butt. Yeah, I don't blame you. How that is. So we should get a
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it.
Yeah. Oh, 8 months! Thank you, Chrissy! Thank you! 8 months, my goodness. 1 more month and we have a Twitch baby. Thank you. Let's see. We gotta do some hype here for Chrissy. Woohoo! Alright, so we don't know. Alright, so we know we have to go round to the left. And there's no way that's going to be... There's no way we're going to be able to reach that before the shroud expires. All right, so do we try and go into the next? All right, I see one door up there. Another door up there. Obviously, we've got the combat drones and the sentries down here, so maybe we can make a dash. Make a dash upstairs. Wait for the drone to turn around. Open that door yet until I get everything out of here.
I usually just kick them down.
What we got? Okay, the Hope. UDL 002. Authorized access. Yeah. Okay, automated audio. Listen to these two first. Oh, that's right. It's a transcript, essentially. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is unintelligible math. Okay. See this line? That's us. This one? That's where we should be. This one? That's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't know, maybe? Will, what's going on down there, Frank? I'm gonna ask you the same damn thing. Engines just, excuse me, braced. Who hit the brakes? Go ahead, Frank. Right, as some of you know, the ship has dropped out of faster than light travel. We gotta spin up the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hull-headed Frank. Sorry. If I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would, but Nav's got to plot a new course. Yes, dropping to sublight speeds means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take, well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors and we could fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we'll need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, well, shit. I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. How long will that take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but, we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, see to the fuel. Resi, assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. Let's go. Annual log, the UDL mantra, always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I can think of in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna, but my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire a better crew, build the ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruisers to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations and we've used 9 of it. Rezi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Any way I carve this up, somebody's gonna starve. Hank, I want this on record. We're fucked, and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't even getting to prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Rezi says it's going to take 26 to get there on standard light, I guess. Back home, I saw folks lose their mind going hungry for a week. A week! We ain't going to last a bloody month if we don't figure it out. DL identity cartridge.
Hell of a job.
Okay, that's that room. Now we know we need to get over there. Eventually. Those two are below, so wait for this guy to come here and then go back. We'll open the door and go across the hall or across the walkway. Our kids, get in here. Oh, okay, I guess it automatically put those, okay. Automatically put that stuff on us. That's why it wasn't in my inventory.
Dang, that's impressive. Ooh, Hope Bridge card. Allowing access to the bridge, scuffed from long use and bearing more than one coffee ring. Perfect. Message exchange. Alright. Hey, Rez and Frank. Yeah? Bored? Up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up, buzz me in. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. Like stealing in this game, if nobody sees you do it. Is it really stealing? I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexei and play with him instead. Automated Volkov. Oh my fuck. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Oh, a little hanky-panky on the sides there, huh?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Where does this go?
Nicely done.
Thank you. But more stuff to hoard. Oh. This is why we have 6,000 rounds of heavy ammo.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Need to drop the volume on that one a little bit. It seems to be a little bit loud. Examine Engineer's Log CE32. Today I found a finger lodged in one of the security mechanicals. I caught the damn thing scratching up my floors because the finger was stuck in one of the leg joints and it couldn't move properly. This is getting to be ridiculous. Thurston Howell on the prowl again.
Investigating. Worker, you are not authorized. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false. If you're experiencing errors, I should take you to a mechanical engineer. Lie. I was in one of the pods. I just woke up. That actually sounds like a reasonable choice.
Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
UDL just got 10,000 bits. Less in their coffers. Alright, so we need to go in there. Okay, route communications through the unreliable, which is what Ada wanted us to do.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Alright, what else is here? Anything? Other automated transcripts. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio, damn it. This is, this is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Is this me? Time of extraction. Oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death. Oh, maybe not. 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death. My arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists. Making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me. Attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. A gradual melt, a flash thaw. Extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. I still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton. Aged 39. Enjoyed singing. Sorry, Harley. I couldn't save you. Aw. Another one. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend, you disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's Choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in! Cover me! I'm going in! Another bridge card. Guess in case we didn't find the first one. Okay, more logs. A little backstory, a little lore tonight. Dear Diary. Everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat. None of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through spaces. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. Keep thinking of the colonists, they just never wake up. Lucky them. Okay, let's see. The captain and Frank, I think. I've called you all here. Oh, it's everybody. Because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have stashed it somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. It's about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share. Bring them forward. From Hunt. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now, more than ever. Frank, law help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Frank and the captain. Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. Need my chief engineer with his full faculties. Glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. You ready? Hey, look at that. Pods. Cold storage bay 5. Access to storage pods is currently unavailable. Status and logs are what we can do. Status. Normal. Status is normal. Current pod count 9,999. Logs. Pod removal. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, that's me. Old storage pods, CB5-524 occupant, Cheryl. Removed by unknown crew member. Unknown. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift down here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Sprats? Really? Are we gonna have to fight sprats?
I see you now. I am a storm. That's one.
Yeah, yeah, after all the... I guess that goes up. To get a little bit more info about what happened, right?
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh man, whole bunch of pods. Over to the right too. Engineer's log CE54. Okay, I give up. This Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it. I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber, and they can wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on. It's holes. Old log entry. I don't know. Yeah, this is Frank. It's all lowercase. I don't know what in the void just happened. So I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy like it was made of water. Excuse me, stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Flamethrower 2.0. Okay, so that, yeah, that elevator probably takes us up to the level where the bridge is.
got your paperwork squared away?
Really want to see what's in there. Plus these hallways too. I don't think we have enough on the skies.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Finally. Okay. Sooner we jump this ship, the sooner we can get back to solid ground.
Of course, it's going to be fun trying to get out of here too. Guys are still in that room. Close the door. Mama, Wilhelm Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece. Tasted like, it doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Donna Hunt, oh, that's the captain's wife, right? Significant other or whatever. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. Die in here if that's my choice. Even after all this time that we've spent in this game, she is still so impressed when I can pick a lock. Back up now. All right, let's see. We're definitely gonna make a save here. Skip the hope. Okay, let's see. 8:30. It's really been 2.5 hours. Holy crap! It sure as hell doesn't feel like it. Okay, comms. No, I don't want to do that just yet. Status. Nothing really. Oop. It's okay. Automated audio transcript. Frank and Wilhelm. Open the fucking door, Will. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway.
Unnecessary risk. Rezi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. Sounds exactly like something would be out of Firefly. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexi, find me a fucking drill. Cannibalism? Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. They get through before they starve. They'll outlast us. Keep working, Rezi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. We don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back. They haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Lie true, Hope. I guess it worked, huh? My Rezi did save everybody. Okay, let's do this.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
You will not die. Skip it.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2. I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
Oh, well, when you put it like
That's
that.
what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to
Hold on to something now. Cutscene. Poof.
We did it! We did it! Yay!
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Okay, for funny, we won't do that again unless we have to.
That said, You ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Outstanding.
She keeps moving when I have a conversation with people.
Where are we headed?
Okay, now we gotta go back to the Unreliable. Gotta get by these guys. I don't know that it's really going to matter. I mean, whose reputation am I going to damage? Is there even a UDL on here? The board is agitated with me. Ah, screw you.
What?
Sister beginning. Heavy hatches.
Yeah, we can just walk out like this.
What was that? I saw that.
Pretty stressful for there not to be any fighting, except for the sprats. Plus we got some really good lore too.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
It's moved.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
I think probably whatever we do at the lab when we're finished in the lab, that'll probably be it for the day. God, I can't believe it's been 3 hours already. I said, gee, many Christmas. If there are goons here, maybe? Nope. Well, goons. Bubbles! There's Bubbles! Looking for. Gotta get in that room, looks like. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when that was going to happen. All right, let's come back up here for just a second. Actually, go back here. Over encumbered. Break down some stuff. There's probably not going to be a... All right, let's see what are we... Level 1. We're under the weight now, but blocking still. It's level 17. That's level 15, so we'll get rid of it. All right, that's 15 pounds. Do not tap on glass. Seal's loose.
Great work.
Ben's Force. Assault rifle or a shotgun? Pristine long gun. Fun times barreled in ray damage. Stagger. It's purple. Hi, hey, how about that? Phineas's terminal passcode. How about that? I bet it's password protected. Okay, personal terminal. Phineas V. Wells. Contingency plan activated. Publishing Last Will and Testament. Success. Please enter login password to continue. If you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very possibly incarcerated by the perfidious. What does that mean? I've never seen that word. And cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. That's on the map. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Cheryl, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Oh, nice. Presents! Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. We'll go ahead and open that. Right. Cake. We got cake. First entry. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. Quite confident I can find a way to revive Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense! Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Second entry. 113 seconds. A new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than others, but in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. It was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500. I'm getting tired. Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll, significant. On to subject number 13. Would that be moi? Final entry. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself in to the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can save me for what I've done. Forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I returned to work. So that's why they wanted him, for killing those people. Experimenting. Another weapon. Tartarus nav key. Now travel to Tartarus docking facilities for ship. Let's make sure we didn't forget anything. We get out of here and get to the ship. Confront the chairman. Okay, so Rockwell is on Tartarus, I guess. Let's see, before we save, let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, when you're on the ship, you can do your skill points and stuff for everybody. Let's see. One last save for the night. Wow, lots of stuff happened today, right? Hardly any fighting, but lots of stuff going on. Lots of awesome lore. What happened to the Hope? I'm guessing that whatever we got to do down there, that's probably going to be it. Confront Rockwell. Yeah, exactly. So like I mentioned earlier, what we're probably going to do, and I'm guessing that some of it will probably wind up being duplicates of some of the stuff that we did tonight, whatever we got left. Like I said, we would need to go back to that previous save and get to the point where we talk to the adjutant and not kill her and see what happens. If anything substantially changes, maybe not. Who knows? So we got at least tomorrow, and maybe even, well, let's see, tomorrow's going to be the last stream for the rest of the week. It's Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night after work, I'm driving down to my parents' house. Friday, we're driving down to Orlando. Saturday is this graduation ceremony. And then Saturday or Sunday, not sure. I may do a stream on Sunday, not sure. We'll find out. Depends on how I feel. And actually, when I get back, too. I don't know when I'm getting back home. So, yeah, that is going to be it for the night, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Obviously, Chrissy for the resub. Thank you very much for that. And we had a new follow as well, although it's not showing up on the... Oh, there it is. Uberlurd. And thanks, everybody, for their hosts as well. Chrissy and AP and Misbehave. Thank you guys very much for that. Let me see who is on before we get out of here. The only person that is on right now is Talltale Tom. He's playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Really good guy. I really like watching. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you for coming out again. I really appreciate it. Good to see you as always. I like Tom's and Spark's streams, but the times that they stream are really not all that convenient for me. Unfortunately, sometimes Spark streams during the day and sometimes Tom does as well, but I'm at work, so, and I probably already spent too much time with Purple Bacon streams on Mixer, but she streams so early in the morning, it's not that big a deal, but in the afternoons it might be a problem. So yes, yes, exactly. Enjoy your Wednesday, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Let's see, Misbehave we're going to raid Tom here in just a second. Let me get that. Take the output of the first command, the first raid command that she put into chat, and paste that into Tom's chat when we get over there. If you are not a sub, or if you are a sub, sorry, take the first one. All right. Yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Again, I'll see you tomorrow night. Same time as tonight. Get this going with Tom. Show him some Igloo love. Really good guy. So is Spark, except Spark's not a guy. Spark's a girl. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Here's Tom. Have a good night.